Then again, remember that I have not played this game in over a year and a half. So, well, no, like 2 years. I'm pretty sure 2 years. Feels like 2 fucking years ago. Yeah. So it wasn't last Christmas, it was the Christmas before. Man. So yeah, a year and a half. Sorry, I'm doing weird calculations in my head. Where am I going? Going this way. Into the wilderness. Into the wild blue yonder. The final frontier, if you dare say.
Hey, you're that new kid, ain't you?
No, I'm the old one.
I'm doing some advanced training right now, as a matter of fact. So I don't think new kid is really a name that you want to get too used to saying.
Well, hold on there. You're not doing Sasha Nine's advanced training that he does in his secret underground lab, are you?
That's making a pretty big assumption.
The iron walls of the GPC, where no one can hear you screaming?
Why, yes, I am. Sakes alive.
Well, nice knowing you.
Hey, nice guy. He knows I'm gonna go die, but, you know, he's nice enough to say, well, partner, I'm sorry that you have to go die, but, you know, it was nice knowing you while we did, new kid. Bear crap. In the woods? And it's... Dogen. What is it? Hey!
Was that you? Looking at me?
Well, she's looking at you right now.
Did you try getting over yourself? There were a lot of other people on that stage besides you.
No, just now. In the woods. No. It must have been something else. You don't smell like pond scum.
Nice. You should write greeting cards.
There was some sort of shadowy being out there. Lurking. Watching.
I know of only one creature who fits that description. It likes to hide in dark places, silently watching unsuspecting children from a distance.
Bobby.
Really? Who?
You, tree sitter!
She makes a good point, actually. I was the one who was hanging up in the trees at the very beginning of the game. So, you know, who am I to judge something that hangs out in the upper regions of the trees? Really, though, shouldn't be judging. Ah, look at the sky, looking green as usual. Gotta love it. These are really cute salamanders that I try to hit. I'm sorry! I only try to hit you because I love you. Squirrels, however. Squirrels are just evil incarnate.
Oh man, I feel terrible about that.
You shouldn't. Because I chased that squirrel down, I found a card. I'm pretty happy about it, actually. Hey, there's the camp counselor. Oh my god, I've touched the water. Oh my god, I've touched the water. Oh. Who buries an arrowhead in a rock? There's a lot of arrowheads around here, actually. Hello.
Excuse me, Mr. Ranger, but I'm looking for Sasha Nine's lab.
Well, now, even if I knew where it was, and if it were down here, and even if you were very, very close to it right now, you shouldn't be poking around here. This forest is off limits. Now get!
I'll bet you $1 million that guy is actually, like, you're supposed to think that he's the same guy just doing all these little weird jobs, but I'll bet you there's just a whole bunch of them.
So nobody would find it ever.
Oof. That was a threat. That was a big threat. He's saying that he's gonna bury my corpse. Oof. In the woods where nobody else would find it. Pretty brutal of you, sir. Pretty damn brutal. Hey, it's the Space Cadet.
That looks like fun.
It's work. I'm testing a low-orbit spaceplane design.
What? Where? Oh, that thing. I thought it was like a butterfly. That does look like fun. Why does he get to have all the fun? Why do I have to go into Sasha Nine's weird isolation molestation chamber? Why?
I saw Nils peeking into a hole in the girls' cabin.
I'm hiding.
And I thought, oh, Nils, when will you peek into the hole in my heart? Because you just see yourself staring back.
Uh-huh. What?
I mean, he'd see my new boyfriend James staring back, and he'd be furious at Nils.
Who's Nils?
Exactly. And anyway, there wouldn't even be a hole because James fills my heart till sometimes I think it's gonna explode.
One time, I made someone's head explode.
Well, okay, maybe there's still a little hole.
Actually, it happened 4 times.
But James and I have each other now, and Nils is just gonna have to deal with it.
Now they make me wear this special hat, so I don't have any more accidents.
Are you even listening to me?
This is a real one-way conversation between two people.
Nils!
You passive-aggressive psycho. Why is she muttering to herself? I swear to God, blondes.
Where would you like me to take you, Agent Cruller?
Let's go to Ford's, my sanctuary, head for the parking lot, drop me outside the maid lodge. Let's go to the sanctuary, that sounds interesting.
Let's go to Ford's, my sanctuary.
Yes, noble Psycho Master.
Hey, that's a title that you really want. Fuck being the Boshi. Noble Psycho Master. Woo! Hey look, it's Big Boss from Metal Gear. Good for him. Working his way into this game. Giant crystal brain. Hey, there's Mr. Freeze! Cool.
You finally made it.
It's an honor to finally meet you in person, sir.
Who the hell is this guy?
I thought I recognized you in my dream, but I couldn't be sure. Now that I see you in your element, there's no doubt. You're Ford Cruller, the greatest leader the Psychonauts ever had.
Well, you shouldn't believe everything you read in True Psychic Tales magazine.
Great name for a magazine. What are you doing out here in Whispering Rock? You know, just kind of watching screens cycle around you. I saw you raking the leaves. Was that in a disguise? So what mission are you doing down here? What does all this equipment do? I think I better go. What's with the raking of the leaves, eh?
I saw you raking leaves. Was that a disguise?
Yes, well, I have many disguises. It helps me keep an eye on you kids wherever you go.
Oh,
When I'm in disguise,
I wanted a whole bunch of these guys to be around.
Recognize you. Don't blow my cover, okay?
Say no more. Your secret identity is safe with me.
Identities.
What are you doing here at Whispering Rock?
This trading facility is built right smack on top of the largest titanium deposit known to man.
You greedy
It runs under
bastard.
This whole valley and makes this a very critical area for the Psychonauts. So I'm here to look after it and to make sure you little spoon benders don't kill each other.
What is this, Titanium?
Titanium is a very rare psychoreactive mineral.
Is that the big fucking rock beneath our feet?
Hundreds of years ago, it responds to psychic waves, focuses them, amplifies them. It can make psychics more psychic, but it can also make unstable people more unstable.
It's probably also radioactive, which would explain your eyes.
In that part of their brain, it can drive them completely out of their gourd. Gives this valley an interesting history.
You know, I'll bet that's why half these people look so fucked up, because they've spent all their lives next to this giant radioactive meteorite, which is why their brains mutated to be able to become psychic. Ugh.
So, what mission are you on down here?
Well, from here I can monitor world events, look for signs of psychic terrorism, ripples in the astral plane.
And then fly out and save the day, right? You've got a jet hidden here somewhere, I'll bet.
Well, you know, these days...
Was that M. Bison on the screen back there?
Dispatcher. I spot the trouble and send out a younger agent, like Mia or Sasha. Or maybe you someday.
If you're so psychic, why can't you grow any hair?
What does all this equipment do?
Well, up here, it's all intel. Down that hallway is the observation room. No tests going on in there.
Look, right there, it's M. Bison.
Maybe later.
Look at him scrolling by.
Beneath us, I have special machines for rebuilding side challenge markers and detangling mental cobwebs. You should go familiarize yourself with those. They'll come in pretty handy for you.
Is that Pong over there? Mm.
What does all this equipment do?
Well, up here, it's...
Blah, 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 blah.
I'd better go. Lots of work to do.
Good luck, Rasputin.
Thanks. I'll need it.
He knows my
Don't
name.
worry, I'll be right here with you, inside your head.
My head?
Yep, I want to keep my eye on you, son, so I'm going to be a psychic stowaway inside your noggin. If you ever want to make me appear, you can do it with this special device.
What the hell is that?
Is that a piece of bacon?
Oh, yeah, I just love bacon. I smell that stuff and I can't help it. I drop everything and come running.
Okay.
Glad this guy is the leader.
Do you have like a little baggie or something I could put this in?
You get a move on or I'll eat that right here.
Wow. This guy's friggin' loony. Take this bacon. Why? Because I love bacon. And if you want to call me up, just give me the bacon.
Before you go electrocuting yourself, let me tell you how these babies work. Now,
Nobody needs to tell me how to use babies, even though I've electrocuted myself on babies
I
before.
know what those are. Mental cobwebs are...
You see, when an area of your psyche is neglected for too long, mental cobwebs form. Now, up in the camp store, they sell a very special device known as a mental cobweb duster. You can take a projection of it into the mental world with you and use it to extract any cobwebs you find. The duster stores the cobweb's psychic energy on the real world side. So you can take what you collect back here, hook it up to the loom, and weave that tangled mess into something useful. Like a card from a side challenge marker, which brings us to this fella over here. You put 9 Psy cards into this guy, along with 1 Psy core, also sold in the company store for a nominal fee, and it will kick
this guy's so greedy. My God, he's really looking to make a profit here. I love him.
You'll earn new psychic abilities. You got it?
Put my mental
By the way, sorry if I'm a little quiet here, guys. I am trying to absorb all this information.
And soon I'll be able to burn stuff.
Yep, basically. Have fun.
Burn stuff? Why would you want to do that? Why is there a car just floating around down here? That's just lazy. Not even clearing up the cars that live around here. Fine, then. Well, we've got a couple. Might as well use them. You know you can just pick them up. You don't need to, like, mentally spaz out. Nice. So now we just need, technically, 1 more card, and then we can go buy another core, and then we'll be at rank 10. And the children rejoiced. So what do you guys think of Psychonauts so far? I'm enjoying it. It's quite nice, quite fun. The story is well told. Shit. Got quite a nice little bit of platforming in it. I could talk to you, but you're a little bit crazy. Then again, aren't we all a little bit crazy in this wild, wild world of us? Of ours? Take me to the kids' cabin area.
With pleasure.
Oof. Never heard a female robot have so much pleasure in her voice while she takes me to a kid's cabin. Anyway. Scratch, 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 scratch. I actually think that's going to be enough for Psychonauts right now. I don't want to overblow myself. Hey, that crazy chick has got a crush on you.
Tonight, when this baby is full of fine ladies, I'm going to see everything.
Then his nuts will crack.
Fill that nut with ladies.
No, dude. The girl's cabin. I've got a man on the inside.
I get it. You're using clairvoyance. You grabbed one of the squirrel's nuts, and now you're using clairvoyance on it to form a mental link and see what the squirrel sees.
Could you say acorns instead of nuts if you repeat that to anybody else?
Teach me how to do that.
Hey, I paid a little bit of attention in class, but not that much. What you need is an expert in clairvoyance, where I am merely an expert in the ladies.
If you were such an expert, you'd know that that crazy chick wants your acorns. Anyway, I think that's enough for Psychonauts for the moment, guys. I hope you've been enjoying this. I know I've really, really been enjoying this. But I feel like I'm a little bit tired right now, and I don't think if I continued on, my commentary would be that great. So I will talk to you all later. And until then, I've been Charles, and this has been Psychonauts, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time. So until then, ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.